I had fallen in love with film so deeply that I just like I just knew I couldn't do anything else. And like I think I mentioned like at the very beginning, I was one of those kids who had just a lot of very intense interests, and I would kind of like get really into something and then lose interest and then go to something else. And a lot of those things ended up being things that film incorporates in some way. And whether it's photography or writing or acting or music, like I just realized once I had made a couple films in high school, like, oh, this medium brings all these things together. And I also like I love movies, I love TV, uh, and it just felt like something I could never get bored of or sort of lose interest in.
Quick side
Yeah.
note: Sashin has on his website a list of his top 100 films and some other really well curated lists. No, I think it's worth mentioning because I really enjoyed browsing through that. And there were some things on there that I don't know, many things on there I don't know. And I love having lists like that because it gives me fresh material besides just what, a friend recommends or whatever. And that is absolutely the same thing that I love about film is that it brings all of these other artistic disciplines together and not even just artistic, right? I mean, you have to be a businessman.
Yeah.
You have to be a community leader. There's just so many different aspects to it that make a whole human more possible, and I think just the artistic process so much more fulfilling. And it's funny because I know In a Special Place was created so long ago, and I don't know how you feel about it now. I can only imagine.
When you were talking about it at the beginning, I was like, "What? Have I seen this film?" I haven't
it's
watched
my
it in a
job
long
to see
time.
those
I
things.
should have actually watched it before we got on because that would have been really
Well,
interesting.
I do want to talk about it, but it's funny because that's actually a huge part of what makes it successful is your ability, even at an early stage, to bring all of those elements together. I mentioned glances and the score specifically, and there are just these wonderful flourishes throughout the film that are beyond your years when you made it. Like just these little touches that show that you're a real student of the craft. And that's what helps you rise above at a young level. It not everybody has that. So I think it's your appreciation of it that helps inform it, of course. And then, just natural talent. But so